Oh, bonjour everybody. I'm in the community here at the Baji Bodaway Center, and today we're going to learn about how to make Raisin Bannock, and we have a special guest with us here in our office. He's the guru, I guess if you may, on bannock making. He's made tons of bannocks for us, and they always disappear within the first day. So let's go see Lionel. But first, we have an elder who wants to have his say.
I just want to let you know I am the executive producer of this production here, and Lionel is going to be the producer of the fantastic bannock he's going to make. Ho ho!
Okay, so we have Lionel here. Bonjour, Lionel.
Bonjour.
So I'm going to let you start us off and tell us what the ingredients are.
Okay, we're going to make a plain white raisin bannock. Flour of choice, Robin Hood all-purpose. Makes the whitest bannock. Nice white bannock. So anyway, start with, I'm going to fill this pan. So that's about a 12 cup pan. So that's 4. So we need 3 of those. 3 generous ones. 8 cups.
8 cups.
12 cups. 12 cups.
12 cups?
12 cup bannock.
Okay.
12 cups.
Oh, my boyfriend made a moose meatloaf the other day.
Yeah.
Oh, that was good.
Baking powder. So we get 12 cups. Rule of thumb is 1 tablespoon for every cup. Level tablespoon.
So you're going to put 12?
Yeah.
Yeah. We're done making them for tonight.
Yeah. 12. For every 4 cup bannock, you put 1 tablespoon of salt. So I'm going to put 3 tablespoons for this one. I don't use a tablespoon.
You've been doing it for so long, you know what a tablespoon is.
3, good enough. Close enough. Now, for a 12 cup bannock, you use about this much water. There again, don't measure. And probably about a cup of oil, 3/4 cup of oil, so that's pretty close to 3/4 cup of oil. Yeah, we'll use that all. Let's save some. So the water is obviously got to be whisked up, and so does this dry ingredients. Whisk that good. Messy procedure.
So you don't sift your flour, you just take it right out of the bag.
Right out of the bag, yeah. Okay, dry ingredients are mixed in. Rule of thumb again, make a well.
Make a well.
Make a well in the center of your flour mixture. Rule of thumb, fill the well
Fill the well.
with water and oil. My mom used to use lard in the old days, and when I'm at home I will use lard. I would use about a 3/4 pound or half a pound of lard for this one, and I would mix it right into the flour and just until it's all incorporated. But this way it's just as good. So you just whisk up your oil. Fill your well. Fill it up. Don't be shy. And then I always use a whisk. Whisk will bring a lot of air into your bannock, and you won't have tough bannock. So you have nice. So just keep rotating your pan clockwise, never counterclockwise. It'll never turn out. Next rule, number 1, rule 2 is to make it with love. So we're making this bannock for our families on 58, and it'll all go to them with love. So.
Most important ingredient.
Most important ingredient, yes. You can't make bannock when you're mad or frustrated or anything like that. It's got to be. So you just got to keep on. So my center's getting a little bit thick now. So I always add it until my center's nice and loose. And as I'm doing this, turning the pan, I'm pulling the flour from the bottom of the pan, incorporating it into the middle.
What's your name? Katie.
So at this point, we are going to add the raisins. So the raisins have been soaking for 10 minutes or so in hot water.
Hot water.
So I'm just going to empty out the water because I don't need any more water in here.
Okay.
So that's about a cup and a half, 2 cups of raisins. And there again, just mix that in.
Oh, okay.
So say again about the raisins, you soak them in the hot water for how long?
For about 10 minutes, just to soften them up a little bit, yeah. So today we're going to make a little sweet bannock. So, and to give the bannock a wee bit of color, it's going to be brown sugar. I use about a half a cup of brown sugar. About a half a cup. I don't measure. Just, if it looks good, do it.
Nice.
So that's going to give the bannock a little bit of color. Okay. So at this point, I still have a lot of flour on the outside. So what I'm going to do, Mom used to take her hand, put it right in there, and fold the flour in. But I'll use a spoon. I don't want to get my hands all full of dough.
I used to teach kindergarten. Now my kindergarten kids are all the grades 5, 6, 7, and 8.
So I think we got just the right amount of water in here as it's coming together really nicely here.
Wow.
I always keep extra water because it's going to have to add.
I know Lorna definitely knows.
They're always better to add water.
Yeah, she's talking to me about my
You don't want to
dad.
add the flour now because it just doesn't do it justice.
For sure.
So just keep folding it around
Yeah, Cuddy.
until all the flour is mixed. You don't want no dry flour in there. And when you do see a little bit of dry flour, that's when you use a little bit extra water. Hold it in until your mixture is nice and loose. The raisins are incorporated into the dough. If you notice, my mixture is fairly wet, but it's gonna, through trial and error, after 1,000 and some bannocks, or maybe more. So this is the consistency you want. You want all the wet to go away.
Yeah.
So you just keep rolling it around.
Rolling, rolling, rolling.
Just tossing and turning. Like I said, always get all that water. So that's about it
That's about it, eh?
for the mixture. So now we are going to oil a pan up. And I'll just use a napkin to spread the oil around. We get all the corners, especially these ribs.
And what temperature are we going to bake this at?
We're going to bake it at 350 degrees for approximately an hour with a lid on. I'm going to cover this with foil.
Okay.
So, pan's all oiled.
Yep.
Now the bannock goes in.
Ooh.
Okay, that's about it. Push the rest of the dough off. And what I'm going to do is just clean the back of this spoon,
Yeah.
because I'm going to use it now. So that's why I always keep extra water and oil.
Oh, okay.
So I take a ladle of water and just put it on top, and because if you don't, the dough will all stick to the spoon.
Okay.
So just spread that out, even it out to the corners.
You could really see the raisins, eh?
Oh yeah, it's going to be raisins give it nice flavor, eh?
What else can you put in bannock?
You can put anything in bannock. You can make all kind of bannock. I make a cheddar cheese bannock, jalapeno bannock. I make apple cinnamon bannock. Yeah, any kind of bannock. I make actually
My cousin was supposed to go
similar to, well, it's not similar to this, but it's kind of like a moose meat pancake, and it's just Doug will do a video on that someday too.
Yeah.
You make a moose meat pancake. I make a fish pancake, and pretty straightforward, simple. The moose meat pancakes are just all it is moose meat, water, and flour. That's it. That's all. And onions if you like.
No, you know what? I got most meat at home.
Well, there you go. Bring some tomorrow. We'll make some. So that's it. That's what you want. That's what
Okay.
you want to see. So now I'm going to cover that with foil. Stick it in the oven at 350 degrees, and we'll show you the end product once it's
End
cooked.
results. All right. Thank you very much, Lionel.
Yeah, you're welcome. Awesome. Okay, you ready? We're going to check the bannock now. So what's going to happen is this bannock's been cooking for about an hour. So we're going to pull it out and we're going to take the lid off. I got fingers of steel. So now it's going to finish cooking on top now. So another 20 minutes to brown it all up.
Okay.
Oh, good.
Watch it, one good one there.
And here we have it.
You don't use
One oven bannock. Looking good.
Nabbing.
So, I'm just gonna butter the top of it a bit. Where's the coffee filters?
Okay. So we put that on broil for how long did you put it on for broil?
10 minutes.
10 minutes, eh, to get it nice and
minutes.
brown. And there's the end result. Oh, I could just smell it. If you guys could smell this, you would be in awe.
A little bit of butter on a coffee filter. And just butter up the top, just to keep it nice and
Moist.
and so it won't dry up. Easy to cut. And that's it.
And we're done.
And we're done.
When do we eat?
When do we eat? As soon as she releases from the pan.
So give us a finish there, Lionel.
There we go. She'll be ready to cut and ready to taste in 2 minutes.
Awesome. Miigwech.
Language.
What are we doing, Lionel?
We're just cutting this up. But some people here don't want to have a slice. Oh, Judy Joe.
Taste it.
French, spanking
Get
good.
a steam coming right off of that.
Give Harold the best part. Let me put it right there.
Okay, where's the butter? That's good.
You gotta ask the guy.
Butter. Right over there.
butter.
Bring it back over here.
For the videographer.
Videographer gets the piece.
This will be my snack report. No, snack report.
Little tassel.
Yeah, that is beautiful. Well, we hope you enjoyed that video on how to make traditional bannock, Raisin Bannock at that, with our host Lionel McCraw. And we want to say miigwech to Lionel for showing us his techniques and his recipe actually for that bannock. And so that's it for this video. And we just say miigwech for watching again. And we'll see you again later. Bamapi. Bamapi Gawapaman.